First Alert Meteorologist JD Disharoon here, and as we take a look at your forecast for the next few days, not a lot of changes to the forecast. Unfortunately, that does mean we still have the possibility of severe weather coming back into the picture. We'll have more on that in just a moment. Today, though, beautiful out there. We'll get up to 75 degrees during the afternoon hours after the morning start in the lower 50s. Did see a lot of 40s out there in the suburbs and around North Georgia. So we're expecting even warmer air to start to roll in by tomorrow. Here at the 7 o'clock hour, we're looking at 73 degrees. Beautiful shot there of Truist Park. Braves are going to be playing there a week from tomorrow for that home opener. Hopefully we can get some beautiful weather in there for them as well. Meanwhile, we're going to be looking at temperatures across the region right now in the upper 60s to lower 70s, and those temperatures will drop overnight, but not by much. In fact, we're going to be looking at temperatures in the 40s and 50s for tomorrow morning. Our pollen count is still extreme. We're noticing not as high as it was yesterday because the winds have died down a little bit. We don't have the winds out there helping to stir that pollen in there, but it's still 1605. Trees extreme, grass moderate, mold is moderate. Weeds, not too bad, they're low. But for anybody who suffers from allergies, unfortunately, it looks like we are in the peak of the season, so the next few weeks are going to be miserable for you. Friday, Saturday, both looking extreme. Sunday, you may get some relief due to the rain that's going to be rolling back into the forecast. Storms, though, can be a double-edged sword. The rain can wash the pollen out of the air, but if you get a quick downpour, it does the opposite. It takes that pollen on the ground and throws it right back up in the air. What we need is a nice steady rain. Unfortunately, that's not what it looks like we're going to be getting. Now, overnight tonight, as we mentioned, a mild evening ahead. Temperatures only bottoming out into the mid-50s here in the city. We're going to be looking for upper 40s out into the metro area, mainly because we do have clouds. They're going to be starting to roll back into the picture, and that means milder air and more humidity as we go into the next few days. You kind of feel that in the atmosphere. But 46 tomorrow morning in Covington, 47 in Rome and Canton, 46 in LaGrange, 42 in Blairsville, and 40s for folks up into Cherokee and Bartow County. Now, tomorrow, even warmer. We're going to be looking at 81 degrees, increasing clouds. I do want to remind you, if you're going to be out, we have finally hit that time of the year, even with the cloud cover. You want to put that sunscreen on if you're going to be spending prolonged periods of time outdoors. UV rays do make it through the clouds. The clouds do help a little bit. But especially for those of you who are fair-skinned, you got to put the sunscreen on at least SPF 30 and reapply every 2 to 3 hours. Now, most of us are going to be looking at temperatures well above average tomorrow. Typically for this time of year, we'd be around 70 degrees. Add about 10 degrees to that. That's what we're looking at for tomorrow, with 81 in Atlanta and Carrollton, 80 in Griffin, even 81 in Athens, 84 in Rome, and the North Georgia mountains. A very comfortable middle 70s for the Friday afternoon high. Now, by Saturday, we're going to be looking at even more clouds. We've taken the rain chances out because remember we did have late night rain in there, a 20% chance. It looks like the showers are going to hold off just enough for that to actually be pushed into Sunday. So the moisture is still coming. It's just more a matter of semantics at this point. But overall, Saturday is looking gorgeous. Now, by the time we get into Sunday, showers and storms off and on throughout the day. Some of them could be severe. Notice the increased clouds and the rain helping to keep our temperature a little bit cooler. 76 degrees, but still plenty of warmth out there for those storms to feed off of. And as we get into Monday, also more showers and storms. These will be more widespread and most likely going to see a line of storms that are going to be rolling through late in the morning into the afternoon. Sunday has severe storms possible. Monday, slightly better chance of severe storms just due to the fact that we have that line moving through. And both days already high enough confidence that the Severe Prediction Center has already issued their severe outlooks, a level 2 out of 5 risk for North Georgia, well, Northwest Georgia. It's a little more accurate. From Carrollton to Canton up to Blue Ridge, and then for folks off to the west. Now, even though we're not included in that in Atlanta on Sunday, we're still going to see showers and storms, and some of which could be on that stronger side. Now, heading into Monday, you notice I just got a yellow map for you. Well, that's because pretty much the entire southeast is going to be looking at a level 2 out of 5 risk. And that's our entire viewing area from Alabama up through Georgia and into the North Carolina area. We're going to be looking for the potential for damaging straight-line winds, large hail, and isolated tornadoes for your Monday. Now, here's the overall setup. Sunday, morning showers and storms, some potentially severe, but notice that line Sunday morning back out to the west. That will move through during the afternoon, so it's going to be off and on rain all day Sunday. But even though we have the moisture and some storms in place, overall, the majority of the energy for storm development still well out to the west. Notice we kind of got that wispy, faint stuff over Atlanta. But once you get back towards Jackson, Mississippi, New Orleans, Houston, Dallas, that's that deeper purple. That's really high energy levels that are going to be pushing through. Our energy levels aren't going to get quite that high as we head into Monday, but we still have the deeper oranges and the reds rolling into our area for the storms to feed off of. It's one of the reasons we think the storm threat's going to be a little higher on Monday. Another reason is we're going to be seeing a lot of wind shear in the atmosphere as we head into Monday afternoon. I'm going to open up this graphic a little bit, so give me a pause just here for a moment because I want to see, we kind of have to time this out. We look at a model run here and there, but we kind of have to pick a time to look at all this. So right now we had it set at Monday at noon. I want to see if that graphic changes at all if we go to 3 o'clock in the afternoon or if we go a little earlier, because I want to see when the best chance for that shear is as we go through the day. So not later. I'll do one more check. We'll change it to the morning. And if it stays on the lower end, that's a good thing because it was showing really high amounts of shear over the area, which was very concerning earlier in the day. It's one of the reasons we're continuing to watch these model runs is to get the better data in the area. So as we slide it in, yeah, looks like, don't get me wrong, we still have yellows and greens across the area, which is indications that we will have the potential for some supercells out there, but it's not looking as dramatic as what we were looking at earlier today. Now, granted, that changed in one model run. Could it change back? Absolutely. So it is something we're just going to have to keep an eye on as we go throughout the next several days and into the weekend. Now, beyond that, what we're going to be looking at is timing. So let's go ahead and time it out for you. Saturday night, most of this is staying off to the west. Sunday morning, your first alert weather day, we have showers across the area in the morning. We'll get a little break. And then more starts to roll in by the afternoon and to the evening. Unfortunately, overnight, we stay dry. Why is that unfortunate? It allows the atmosphere to reload, and that's going to give us the potential to see showers in the morning in northwest Georgia, 10 to 3 o'clock across the metro, and then pushing out of here by the time we get into the evening commute. So it does look like it's going to be a messy commute, both morning and evening for you folks on Monday. The good news is, though, once it moves out, we're going to be looking at temperatures on Tuesday still into the mid-70s, so about average for this time of year, but dry and mostly sunny with a cool start in the mid-40s. By Wednesday, clouds will be increasing again. Now, notice we got a 30% chance of showers on there both Wednesday and Thursday. That's not two different systems. That's going to be one as we go into the afternoon. So I should say the evening hours and overnight, which is good news because for folks who are going to be looking at the Braves game, it is the home opener. You want to go out to Truist Park and you want good weather. Hopefully we can get those showers out of here by the time we get into the morning, and by the afternoon we'll see clearing skies. It'll be warm, temperatures into the upper 70s to lower 80s. So again, the 2 days I really want you to focus on, Sunday and Monday, both of those are first alert weather days. You need a way to get your warnings while you're going to be out and about. Easy way to do that is to download the First Alert weather app.